Welcome back everyone, Mariah Monetize here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the price of Bitcoin, reflecting on my previous video that I posted a few days ago where I was kind of anticipating a price drop. You know, $30,000 isn't out of the question. Today, I'm also going to be going over a new platform that is similar to Celsius, BlockFi. It's called 𝘱𝘍𝑒. And basically, I think they have the best rates. I just created an account yesterday. I'm in the process of moving some funds over to start earning interest, and I'm going to be sharing it with you today because I think it could potentially be better than all the rest. So my last video, Bitcoin was almost $47,000, and I was telling you guys about still concerned, you know, I was very concerned with this weekly chart just looking very weak. I also talked about that 9 that was going to be printed as a potential buying opportunity. I still feel like buying Bitcoin right now is like trying to catch a falling knife. Don't get me wrong, I think Bitcoin is an absolute steal in the $40,000 range. But for me, there is just a lot of signs telling me that we are going lower. So let's go ahead and get into it today. Let's go ahead and look at the daily chart on Bitcoin. This is the daily chart making lower lows, continuing to trend downwards. I talked about this $30,000 range where we could potentially find some support when it comes to Bitcoin, but there is no hope here on that daily chart. 12-hour chart here, also doing the same thing, a red 2 going below a red 1, another bearish sign. It's just bearish across the board, and there's not much hope at this point of a momentum shift in the near future. None of these time frames here are giving us any hope at all. Hourly also looking extremely weak. So the charts are absolutely hideous, unfortunately. But like I said, I'm just going to keep holding my Bitcoin. That's my game plan. I don't care to trade in these conditions. So I am just staying patient because I believe in Bitcoin in the long term. So Bitcoin has dropped from that previous all-time high of almost 70,000. It is down 42%. So quite a bit there, obviously. One thing to consider is this. People ask me about altcoins all the time. See, I've been in the cryptocurrency space since 2015, 2016, and I used to hold a lot of altcoins. I used to have sometimes hardly any Bitcoin and a bunch of altcoins. And people make a really good point on Twitter. You know, when they talk to CEOs, when they talk to government officials, no one's asking about altcoins. They're all asking about Bitcoin. And I believe that what's really going to make a big difference in the space and take it to $10 trillion is governments getting involved, governments buying Bitcoin. I don't believe governments are going to buy altcoins. I believe they are going to prioritize buying Bitcoin. So like I said, the charts are looking pretty bad. So, like I mentioned, there's this new website called 𝘱𝘍𝑒. This is not a sponsored video. I had a friend tell me about this, and I finally had the opportunity to check out the website, watch other people's reviews on it, and I am excited to get started. So, here are the rates for different coins. We see Bitcoin here, 6.7%, and this is a nice one right here. For those of you holding XRP, I think XRP is like 2 to 3% on Celsius. You're getting about 6.7% on 𝘱𝘍𝑒. So this is what's great is there is no KYC. I created my account. KYC was not necessary. And actually, Coinbase is an investor in this platform. You can actually use your Coinbase account to sign up with 𝘱𝘍𝑒. So I am really looking forward to this. There's also the option to take out loans when it comes to 𝘱𝘍𝑒. They've been around since 2018, but these rates here are excellent. I'm super also excited about this 13% on USDC. When I looked at this a few minutes ago, it actually said 12.68%. So I'm just assuming that their rates fluctuate quite consistently because just a few minutes ago, this said 12.68. Same thing for USDT. So that's kind of interesting right there. But I just wanted to share this with you guys because when it comes to Celsius, Nexo, BlockFi, now 𝘱𝘍𝑒, if you want to be earning interest on your cryptocurrency, on your stable coins, I believe that the best approach is to spread it amongst multiple platforms, okay? Not your keys, not your coins, but if you do want to take on that risk of earning interest, I believe spreading it amongst as many different platforms as you can is a nice approach. And so I am excited about this platform because I believe in their mission, and I think it's a great team behind the product. They're backed by Coinbase and other reputable companies, and I'm looking forward to earning more interest, and I love that there is no KYC. So if you would like to download the Vault app, create an account, I'm going to go ahead and put my referral link down below. That is one way for you to support my channel. And what's cool about it is you can also actually trade within Vault. They have rates that are just as good as Binance. So when it comes to BlockFi, the rates are absolutely horrendous when it comes to trading. The spread is not favorable at all, but Vault has really, really low rates. So it's also a really great platform to actually trade within. So if you like this platform and you want to share it with your friends, basically whenever your friend makes an action on the platform, you'll receive a commission. 40% of the fees on their trades, 5% of the interest paid out on their assets, 5% of the interest accrued on their loans. So that's really cool when it comes to the referral program, because you actually earn in different ways versus the other sites. It's just that initial sign up bonus. And I don't believe there's a sign up bonus for this one, but you can earn in different ways depending on the actions that people use within the platform. So I'll go ahead and put the link, my link down below, and I'll go ahead and put my code down there as well. So you can check it out, and I'm excited about it. Okay, so Bitcoin just dropped, I think, a few $100s since I started this video. Let's see here. So yeah, Bitcoin is definitely making a run for it, but to the downside. I'm going to be looking for some capitulation. I'm hoping that, I'm anticipating one like really gut-wrenching drop, and then hopefully a V-shaped recovery, and then we have some more bullish action that happens over the next few months. But I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely not anticipating Bitcoin to be at these current levels that it is today, but the market always does what you least expect. So let's go ahead and look at Ethereum. So last time we talked about Ethereum, I mentioned on the weekly chart that it was basically looking better than Bitcoin, but it's obviously showing some weakness. When I made that video, it was not flirting with this DMA at all, and now it is down in that range. So let's go ahead and take a look at the daily chart here on Ethereum, also trending downwards. I mean, across the board, things are looking just so bad. I mean, there is just no sign of a reversal at this point, but it will eventually come. The day will eventually come. It's not over. It's not, it's not over forever when it comes to Bitcoin. So I still believe in it long term. I mean, these are just some pretty rough conditions. So I'm not doing any trades in this environment. I might, deploy a little bit of cash that I have. If we, continue to drop, I should probably, like, for example, here's a good example. My friend texted me, she's like, hey, I want to invest $20,000. What do you think I should do? I said 70% Bitcoin, 30% Ethereum, and I would basically spend half now. That was a couple days ago. And I told her that I would basically take the rest and dollar cost average daily over the next month or so. But then again, if Bitcoin was to drop like $5,000 in a day, I might just deploy all of that, but just kind of have that initial structure. And then if there is one big major drop that you can catch, then catch that drop. So that would be what I would do if I was to, put some money into the market. A 70-30 split. And that just basically is a big reflection of my current portfolio anyways. So that's all I have for you today in this video. I hope you're having an amazing Saturday. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put that Vault referral link down below. I'm excited to start using this platform and sharing with you my experiences with it. And if you want to also look into Celsius, BlockFi, Nexo, I have links down below for that as well. I always appreciate you guys using my links. It's been like an amazing way that you guys have showed support to my channel. Another thing I want to mention is that I was looking at some of the comments from my previous video, and when you see people write comments that basically talk about like, oh, thanks for sending me Bitcoin, like you've helped my family, thanks for sending us Bitcoin. Those are all fake. I don't send people Bitcoin. Sorry, I don't have that much Bitcoin to spare. Also, I do not use WhatsApp. I do not have any paid programs. There is a fake Instagram page out there. Never, ever, I will never ask you to send me Bitcoin, ever, okay? Unless you were like maybe wanted to like book a call with me and you wanted to pay me in Bitcoin, that's a different story. But and that link would be in my description if I was ever to do calls again. But I would never ask anyone for Bitcoin, okay? Please hold on to your Bitcoin. And I don't use WhatsApp. A lot of the comments, you have to be very careful, are fake. Not on just my channel, but channels across the board. Stay safe out there and protect your cryptocurrency assets. So that is all that I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.